Hey, what's up Moto Next Hub family, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into one of the biggest surprises of 2026, the all-new TATA Classic 125cc. TATA Motors has shocked the two-wheeler world with a bike that blends retro style, real-world practicality, fuel efficiency, and surprising tech at an unbelievable price. If you're curious about specs, performance, mileage, design, and whether the bike is worth your money, stick around. Segment 1A Overview. Market position. First up, a quick overview. The TATA Classic 125cc is TATA's entry into the competitive 125cc commuter bike segment, a segment dominated by stalwarts like the Hero Splendor 125, Honda SP 125, and TVS Raider 125. But unlike those usual suspects, TATA's offering aims to combine classic, retro-inspired design with modern usability and tech, all at a very aggressive price point. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2. Cars 360 plus 1. Segment 2A Design looks. Let's talk about design first, because this is where the Classic 125 really tries to stand out. The bike sports timeless retro styling featuring a teardrop fuel tank, chrome accents, wide upright handlebars, and that round headlamp which immediately gives you that old-school motorcycle vibe. But it's not just nostalgia, the build and finishes feel solid and thoughtfully executed. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2. Cars 360. The Classic also mixes this retro appeal with some modern touches, like LED tail lamps, tubeless tires, and a semi-digital instrument cluster. There's an upright seating position that's ideal for city commuting or even longer rides, and the overall stance feels comfortable and confidence-inspiring on the road. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2. The preamble. Segment 3A Engine performance. Under the skin, TATA hasn't tried to impress with crazy power. Instead they've tuned this 125cc motor beautifully for easy everyday riding. The engine is a 124.6, 124.8cc, air-cooled single-cylinder unit. It produces around 10-11 bhp of power and around 10 Nm of torque, paired with the smooth 5-speed gearbox. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2. Cars 360 plus 1. This setup isn't about raw performance, it's about usable torque down low, smooth gear shifts, and no surprises in everyday traffic or on highway stretches. Road testers and early reports indicate refined, low vibration experience, impressive for a bike in this segment. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2. Cars 360. Segment 4A Ride handling. Let's talk ride quality. The Classic 125 uses a telescopic fork up front and twin shock absorbers at the rear. The Classic setup that's familiar, comfortable, and predictable. Combined with a relatively light chassis and 18-inch tires, it handles city traffic with ease and absorbs potholes and rough patches surprisingly well. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2. The preamble. The upright riding posture, comfy seat, and relaxed ergonomics make it ideal as a daily commuter bike, whether you're heading to college, work, or just cruising around town. The bike feels stable and confidence-inspiring rather than sporty, and that's exactly the character this design is aiming for. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2. The preamble. Segment 5A Technology features. Now, one of the most intriguing aspects of the Classic 125 is the feature list at this price range. The instrument cluster is a semi-digital setup, giving you analog speed readout with a clear digital display for fuel level, trip meters, and odometer. Some rumored higher-end variants may even include Bluetooth connectivity for phone alerts and navigation, which is pretty rare in this segment. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2. Cars 360 plus 1. Other thoughtful touches include the USB charging port, side stand engine cut-off, LED lighting elements, and in higher variants CBS or single-channel ABS for enhanced braking safety. These are features you often don't see until you step up the price ladder with other brands. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2. Cars 360. Segment 6A Safety. Braking safety isn't ignored either. The Classic 125 comes with CBS braking, and depending on variant you may get a disc brake at the front along with the rear drum. Tires are tubeless with decent contact patch and grip. Combined braking means more predictable stopping power in tricky conditions, and that's a big plus in heavy traffic or wet roads. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2. Cars 360 plus 1. The segment 7A fuel efficiency mileage. Fuel efficiency is arguably one of the biggest strengths here. The bike is claimed to deliver between 60 to 70 km/L in typical conditions, and some reports even suggest higher mileage up to 80 to 95 km/L under ideal conditions, which is insane for this class. That makes it a seriously economical bike for everyday running costs, perfect if you're budget conscious. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2. Cars 360 plus 1. With roughly a 10-11-liter fuel tank, this means well over 500 kilometers range on a full tank, an excellent figure if you think about daily commuting and weekend rides alike. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2. The preamble. The segment 8A price variance. Now to everyone's favorite part, A price. TATA appears to be playing aggressively here. Depending on variant and source, prices range anywhere from around a superscript 145,000 up to a superscript 195,000 showroom A with a base commuter-friendly option and more loaded trims with tech and safety features. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2. Cars 360 plus 1. Even at the higher end, this pricing undercuts or competes very strongly with rivals that offer similar specs, making the Classic 125 arguably one of the best value bikes on paper in 2026's 125cc class. That's huge, especially for first-time buyers, students, and daily commuters. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2. Cars 360 The segment 9A unique selling points. So what makes the TATA Classic 125 truly stand out? A. Retro aesthetics with practical ergonomics. A. Looks timeless, rides comfortably. A. Fuel efficiency that rivals almost every commuter bike in the segment. A. Feature package. A. Semi-digital cluster, USB charging. Optional Bluetooth. A. Rare at this price. A. Multiple variants. A. So you can choose minimal or tech-heavy spec. A. TATA's dealer and service network, meaning easier access for maintenance compared to some newer brands. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2. Cars 360 plus 1. All this makes it not just a commuter but a valid choice for someone who wants style, economy, practicality, and value wrapped onto one machine. The segment 10A verdict. Who should buy? In our opinion, the TATA Classic 125 isn't about being the fastest or most powerful 125cc bike. It's about balance. It's for riders who want rugged, stylish, fuel-efficient daily, with modern usability and surprising tech without spending a fortune. If you're a student, daily commuter, or value-driven rider, this bike has something for you, and considering its price and overall package, it has the potential to shake up the 125cc segment in a big way. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2. Cars 360 By closing, that's it for today's review of the TATA Classic 125cc 2026 on Moto Next Hub. If you enjoyed this video or want more deep dives like this, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment telling us which feature impressed you the most. Until next time, ride safe and ride smart.